Hi, this is Sky Nelson Isaacs. I want to answer a question about the work I've done on living in flow and synchronicity. And this question is, how is it that sometimes I can get guidance in a certain direction and then find in the end, like synchronicities show up to support my choice. And then in the end, they thwart me and the whole thing falls apart. I had a friend ask this when they said that they were debating whether to go to a wedding across the world, and everything lined up to make it possible. The weekend was the right weekend and the flight was inexpensive and it all worked out. And they get to the airport and they get on the plane and the plane is delayed. And then they get a call from their husband that he's got an illness that hasn't gotten better and it's actually worse and he needs her to come home to take care of the kid. And it turns out the plane ends up being canceled. The plane ends up being canceled. And so this woman realized that, at first there was all these synchronicities in favor of her going, and then it turned out in the end that circumstances shut her down and made her go home, and that was the right thing to do. So how do we know? Well, I think that what this example for me touches on is being able to dive fully into life without knowing what the outcome is going to be. Learn from each experience, learn from the process of life showing up to support us along the way, and then learn from the fact that we realize at some point that it's not the right decision. And those are not mutually exclusive. If we think that all the leading up to the trip was wasted because in the end it was canceled, then we've actually missed out on the journey and all the learning that came from that. I think that the cosmos, the world, is sending us experiences to support us and make us empowered to make decisions. Sometimes those decisions are not necessarily the ones that are beneficial to us, and yet we're still empowered to make them. And at some point we might find it falls apart because it wasn't actually the direction that we need to go. But by being empowered to make decisions, as we make more decisions in life, as our decisions become wiser or more impactful, we are empowered to make them, and we have that sense of inner confidence. So I think that we're in a cosmos that's built to reflect us and give us support on our journey, but ultimately sometimes things need to be adjusted on our path in ways that we don't have control over. And so things fall into place based on all the things that have happened and all the choices we've made that might contradict previous messages we've gotten. Ultimately, the cosmos is a reflection of us. It's not a message board telling us what to do. And so I think of it as what's it actually showing me about what I want for myself? And how do I take the messages that I'm getting from the world and reflect on them to decide what's right for me and what I think is right for the people in my life that I authentically care about. So I hope you'll check out the Living in Flow course at www.thetletteru.thrivehere.com/livinginflow. And I look forward to sharing more of this content with you, tools that will help you on your journey. Thank you.